Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got Ronnie Barker, Mispronunciation sketch. Original link will be in the description. But before I hop into this, let me say, forgive me for what may go over my head, because I've reacted to different comedy from other places, and me being American, sometimes things may go over my head. But the person who posted this, Gamma Crush 1971, shout out to them. Like I said, original link in the description. With that being said, we're smoking on my dragons. Divine, righteous, almighty, great, overachieving, never slacking. Let's get into this mispronunciation sketch. Hopefully, I laugh.
Good evening. I'm squeaking to you tonight, once again, as the chairman for the Loyal Society for the Prevention of Mispronunciation.
Wait, what did he say? Hold on.
For the Loyal Society for the Prevention of Mispronunciation.
I can't even say that. I can't even. He got it.
Society formed to help people who can't say their worms correctly. I myself often use the wrong worm, and that is why I was erected charming of the society. Firstly, let me try and put you in the puncture regarding our mumblers. Now,
okay, so this is the first time that I've ever listened to a mispronunciation sketch. All right, let me just make that clear. I ain't gonna pause no more, but I just wanted to make that clear.
Use the wrong worms, and that is why I was erected charming of the society. Firstly, let me try and put you in the puncture regarding our mumblers. Now, each and every plum of them have difficulty in conversing with the people they meet in everyday loaf. They're Merkwaits at the fig tree or the orifice, or even in their own holes, min and woof, souther and fun, brother and thistle. Unable to communicate. Now, this can be an enormous bandage up to our tremblers at all times, especially at bismuth time, because bismuth is a season of grease on earth and pig swill to all men. When the family all get together to eat, drunk, and be messy. Gather around the fireside, cracking knits, smelling Tories and singing old pongs and barrels. Many of our rumblers lose out on these skinful pastimes. A very close fringe of mine, for instance, once went carol slinging with the local church choir. But instead of slinging Good King Wenceslas stuck out, and his feet were steaming, he sang, "Go rest your belly, gentlemen, let nothing rude display." Which, of course, caused havoc among the queer and deeply upended the knickers white. This is just one instance of what my tremblers have to stiffer with a lipped upper stuff. What we need now is money to build clubs and calamity centres where people don't have to bother with the right worms, places where they can greet each other with a cheery, "Good afternoon, nuts, how nice to squeeze you." A place where they can play a game of ping tennis or table pong, scribble or newts and crutches. Now, many famous people are patrons of the society. Pidliticians like Widley Whitelaw, Sir Geoffrey Hu and Mr. Dennis Holey. Also famous TV nosebleeders like Reggie Boozencourt, Angela Ripon and Anna Ford. And of course, Mrs. Hairy Whitemouse. Not to be confused with Mrs. Woodlouse, the hog dangler. Among the aristocracy, there is Lord Longfelt, there is the Duchess of Bedbug and Lord Montagu of Goulig. But patronage is not enough. Remember the worms of William Shakespeare's Our Great National Preface. A horse, a house, my kingdom for a hearse. And of course, eventually he got all three. What we need is printed matter. Any sort of printed matter, no matter what sort. Send your magazines, newspapers, dicks and booktionaries. Do it now. Bungle it up in pustules and post it to one of our mini branches, dotted all over the Bottishire. Minchester, Herminbum, Loverpill, and as far north as the Firth of Filth. We are also busy setting up outposts in foreign pants, too, all over the globe. In fact, we have just opened a branch in Siam. And now, in confusion, I would like you to join me in singing the Siamese notional anthem to the tune of God Save the Queer. Oh, what a lass I am. Oh, what a lass I am. I am God's grace. Oh, what a fool am I. Oh, what a fool am I. Oh, what a lass I am. Oh, what a me. Thank you very much. Good night.
Oh, sorry.
So those were some great worms spoken. In confusion, how I feel about that is those worms, most of them definitely went over my head. Like there was a lot he said that definitely went over my head for sure. But overall, I kind of got the gist of what was going on there. Uh, yeah, that was my first time ever watching a mispronunciation sketch. Uh, to be honest with you guys, and the crowd was cracking up. I mean, jeez. when he said every time he kept saying, such and such worms. And I think the funniest thing for me though was in confusion. Yeah, I feel like that represents the world today in America at least. Every time one of these politicians open their mouth, they need to just go ahead and end it with in confusion because that's all they doing is confusing the people with the stuff that they be saying.
For the prevention of mispronunciation.
I'm still trying to get that mispronunciation. He's smooth with the mispronunciations.
For the Loyal Society for the Prevention of Mispronunciation.
Mispronunciation. Is that it? Mispronunciation. Okay, got it.
A society formed to help people who can't say their worms correctly.
Who can't say their worms correctly?
Myself often use the wrong worms, and that is why I was erected charming of the society.
I was erected. Man, nah, he's crazy for that. He's crazy. It's a crazy sketch, guys.
Firstly, let me try and put you in the puncture regarding our mumblers. Now, each and every plum of them have difficulty in conversing with the people they meet.
Each and every one of them, each and every plum of them. Jeez. Was he reading like this? That's what I want to know. Did he memorize this?
Puncture regarding our mumblers. Now, each and every plum of them have difficulty in conversing with the people they meet in everyday loaf. They're merkwaits at the fig tree or the orifice, or even in their own holes, min and woof, southern.
Even in their own holes. Oh, miss, this is different. This is different. As an American, a millennial who's never seen anything like this before, this was pretty cool. I could definitely see somebody stealing that recipe in America and, doing a sketch, something that Americans understand. I could definitely see somebody stealing that recipe for sure. If I was a comedian, this would be a cool thing to do. That's wild. Peaches and what is it? Peaches and plums. Man, he was quick with them words, with piss pronunciate piss. No, I can't say it. Pronunciation. He got it. All right. With that being said, original link in the description. This was a wild video. Definitely funny. A lot definitely went over my head. So people always get mad when I react to comedy that comes from Britain, UK, just other places. Some people get mad because they feel like, oh, it went over your head. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna get it all in one take. Being an American kid, I'm not. But people in the comments definitely help me break it down or help me understand, and they point out certain stuff. So much love to those people. With that being said, original link in the description. And I'll be back with more soon. Everybody enjoy your day. Don't let nobody ruin your day. Have an amazing day. Keep your head up no matter what. And I'll see you soon.